Today I'm going to talk about the short clip about the self-esteem. Actually, self-esteem is just one of my questions that I've been having for the longest time, because I feel like, oh, I have a high self-esteem, but sometimes like, oh, I think I have a kind of low self-esteem. So sometimes it kind of depends on the circumstances and our situation, even depends on the people that I deal with. So it is just kind of one of the kind of vague question. That's why our answer is kind of vague as well. So for me, I feel like, oh, I have high self-esteem or low self-esteem. So I just learned the lesson from the book that I've been reading. So there are 3 questions that we can measure our self-esteem. So what first question is do you know who you truly am? So do I know who I truly am? Who Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused. Yeah, so it is just one of the longest question that I have as well. That's why for this question, I've been studying about myself, even experimenting about myself as well. And then I learned the psychology, so which means I've been reading a lot of psychology books and philosophy books, and sometimes self-help or self-development books as well, right, to know about myself. So I believe that just getting to know about myself is just one of the longest explanation for my whole life, because still sometimes I'm kind of surprised that I didn't know about my kind of trait, preferences, or just characteristics that I didn't know before. So I always just try to know about myself. So I could say I've been improving a lot to know about myself, because I've been studying, and then also it is just still in the process know about myself. I think I should just study and just keep doing those for my whole year. Yeah, so first question is this one, and next question is, do you know what you really want, truly want? So for this question, do I know what I truly want? For me, it's I could say I can categorize it just in human's desire as 3. The first one is, I think, is money. Yeah, money and wealth is a really important factor for some people, and then others is just for their reputation. So they don't really care about the money or for themselves, but when they just meet their reputation level from others, so they feel happy and they fulfill themselves. So I think it is depends on person's characteristic and preferences, right? So all these are really just kind of subjective, because all people have a different perspective and beliefs and lifestyles and so on and so forth. But for me, I could say the core value for my life is time and freedom, I think. Yeah, so I always just think that time is the most valuable asset for me, because when I just waste my time, I feel really kind of, how to say, disappointed myself. And then also when I just live my life or spend my life with my own free will, which made me really fulfill, and that's just always just kind of proud of myself. That's why for me, that is what I really want. But we should just distinguish between the question I know what I truly want, or I think it is what I want. So which means that the later one, they don't know what they truly want. They don't know what they truly want, right? So I'm sorry, it's good. Yeah, so they don't know that exactly. That's why they don't study, they never study about themselves, so they don't really just have a self-dialogue with themselves, or they don't really truly feel their emotions and their feelings, so they don't know about themselves. So I try to just see other people. That's why, like, oh, this person have this, this person have that. That's why I think I want that as well. Yeah, so I think that is what I want, but it feels like it is just some kind of they feel what they want. So we should just distinguish for those things. For that, like we should have a self dialogue, and also we try to feel our true emotions and the feelings every time, which is I think a crucial factor to measure those kind of things. And the last question is, if someone has really high self-esteem, they know they're in the right direction for the future. So which means like they have solid goals and that they know what they want. That's why like they have a specific and a solid goal for themselves. They don't really care about others. Yeah. So which doesn't actually just make they just feel they have a brighter future. So we just think about that. Oh, I cannot imagine my brighter future. I can, which means like I cannot just live happily or just fulfilling or just satisfied at this moment, right? So we can imagine our brighter future. So these are three questions. Like it is that helped me a lot to measure my self-esteem, and then also it is kind of how to say I had a really just vague answer for that, and those questions just made me have just clear questions for whether I have high or low self-esteem. So I just make it just clear for self-esteem. So I feel like yeah, I become a better version of myself today. So I improved a lot. Thank you.